Thunder over two fronts. Two FAB 3000 bombs equipped with UMPK modules thundered down on Ukrainian positions in Konstantinovka and Uspanovka. The FAB bombs struck with overwhelming force, tearing through the Ukrainian military in those positions. The blasts echoed across the front, another heavy strike in a region that never seems to rest. From the direction of Konstantinovsk, Donetsk, UAV operators from the southern group of forces identified 3 temporary deployment points belonging to the 28th Separate Mechanized Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces. The artillery team responded with a launch of the Tornado MLRS, while fire adjustments were carried out using artillery drones. According to initial reports, all 3 locations were destroyed. Another Ukrainian power plant has come under attack, this time in Kyiv. Reports indicate that new rockets are targeting the capital of Ukraine. Russian artillery crews continue to operate around the clock, striking enemy positions identified through reconnaissance. In the Zaporizhzhia region, a D-30 artillery gun crew from the Guards 58th Combined Arms Army of the Dnipro Force Group halted the rotation of Ukrainian units and cut off ammunition supplies during a nighttime strike. Meanwhile, another D-30 crew from the Center Force Group destroyed a fortified enemy stronghold in the Krasnoarmysk sector, eliminating defensive positions and command shelters. At the same time, a msta-b self-propelled howitzer crew from the Vostok Force Group targeted and destroyed Ukrainian UAV control centers in the Dnipropetrovsk Oblast, crippling enemy drone coordination. These coordinated strikes highlight the growing precision and effectiveness of Russian artillery operations, maintaining continuous pressure on Ukrainian forces both day and night. Russian tanks are on the move. In the southern Donetsk direction, the village of Makarovka witnessed raw battlefield power. A T-80B VM tank from the 136th Motorized Rifle Brigade of the Russian Armed Forces successfully destroyed 2 NATO-made MRAP armored vehicles used by Ukrainian forces. This swift and precise action highlights the dominance of Russian armored vehicles on the front lines. What's next? Stay tuned for official updates. Firestorm over the front. The Bishkek Group's reactive squadrons unleashed a storm of precision strikes on Ukrainian positions. Guided missiles tore through enemy trenches and strongpoints, leaving plumes of smoke rising across the front. Under relentless fire, Ukrainian defenses collapsed one by one, the sky itself carrying the roar of Bishkek's vengeance. Relentless hunters over Zaporizhzhia. Russian drone operators continue their precision strikes across the Zaporizhzhia region, targeting Ukrainian artillery, fortifications, and defensive structures. Using FPV drones, they methodically hunt down enemy equipment and positions. Every strike calculated, every hit leaving another Ukrainian asset in flames. Breakthrough at Malaya Tokmachka. Units of the 58th Guards Army stormed into the village of Malaya Tokmachka, marking a crucial step in the advance toward Orakov. Under the cover of interceptor drones, Russian armored vehicles smashed through enemy defenses. Ukrainian forces rushed tanks and BMPs to seal the breach, but both were swiftly destroyed. In the area of the village of Prosyanaya, the Vostok Group of the Russian Armed Forces carries out its combat mission with precision and force. Drones scan the terrain, artillery units strike with calculated accuracy, and armored vehicles advance through the smoke and dust of the battlefield. Each movement is deliberate, each strike coordinated. The Vostok Group continues to press forward, tightening its control over the Prosyanaya sector and dismantling enemy defenses step by step. A msta-b howitzer crew from the Vostok Group forces struck the Dnipropetrovsk region. This precise attack disrupted Ukraine's efforts to build new fortifications and firing positions on the front line. The operator with the call sign Grek shared how the cube operates with deadly precision on the battlefield. In the Kharkiv region, a loitering cube drone crew from the 1st Guards Tank Army, part of the Western Group of Forces, struck key Ukrainian targets. Communication equipment and camouflaged personnel were destroyed in a single precision strike. This success cleared the way for assault units to advance unhindered, eliminating threats to infantry moving across open terrain. Still in the Kharkov region, Russia's Battle Group West destroyed a Ukrainian M113 armored personnel carrier. During the assault on the village of Malaya Tokmachka in the Kharkiv area of the Zaporizhzhia region, the crippled tank, already scarred from previous strikes, was locked in the drone's sights. Moments later, a precise hit erupted in a fiery explosion, ending its fight for good. Smoke billowed across the battlefield as the T-72AV burned, marking the final moments of resistance in that sector. The soldier known by the call sign Plombier revealed how his crew operates on the battlefield. The Molniya UAV from the 25th Combined Arms Army of the Western Group of Forces delivered deadly support, destroying armored vehicles, concealed artillery, and Ukrainian defensive positions with pinpoint accuracy. Russian drones are once again in action, targeting everything along their path. The warrior guards of the 68th Division from the West Troop Group are operating near Kupiansk in the Kharkiv region. Their drones relentlessly hunt Ukrainian military equipment and personnel. From static targets to moving ones, nothing escapes their precision. These strikes provide crucial support for the assault units advancing toward the city. In the Kharkov region, Russian forces destroyed a Ukrainian Snatch armored vehicle and a pickup truck. Both vehicles were hit while on the move. Another strike in Kharkov. The Russian TOS-1 Asont-Sepyak crew destroyed a group of Ukrainian servicemen. Near the village of Stetskivka, Russian drone operators detected an enemy self-propelled artillery unit preparing to open fire. Seconds later, a direct hit tore through the position. Flames engulfed the vehicle, and within moments, the Ukrainian self-propelled artillery unit was reduced to a smoldering wreck. The attempted strike was over before it ever began. In the area of the village of Prosyanaya, the Vostok Group of the Russian Armed Forces conducted another series of precise drone operations aimed at disrupting Ukrainian troop movements and logistics. Supported by aerial reconnaissance, Russian drone operators identified several Ukrainian armored vehicles and transport trucks moving between concealed positions, likely preparing to deliver supplies and reinforcements to the front line. According to field sources, this operation once again underscores the growing effectiveness of the Vostok Group's drone units, whose coordination between reconnaissance and strike teams continues to improve. The ability to detect and destroy targets deep within enemy-controlled areas without risking personnel highlights how modern drone warfare is reshaping frontline tactics. Chain reaction of destruction. An FPV drone strike hit the launcher guide of a Ukrainian BM-21 Grad multiple launch rocket system, triggering a massive secondary detonation. Ammunition cooked off in a fiery cascade, turning the entire system into a blazing wreck. One hit, and the Grad was gone. That's all for today's update. Thanks for watching, and don't miss our upcoming videos.